You're gonna be perfect for it. You're so nice and welcoming. That's great.
Oh, you think I'm nice? Hey guys, today we're going to talk about some secrets, specifically gay cruise secrets, what you don't know about gay cruises. This is Doug and we just filmed a video on his channel talking about the parties on the Atlantis cruises. So I'm going to put a link in the description below so you can check out that video. We had a lot of fun filming it. Do you have fun filming it?
I loved it.
You don't have to lie.
No, I loved it. You guys have to check it out.
I have a lot of people ask me, hey Joey, I want to go on a cruise, but I don't have anyone to go with, and getting a room all by myself is kind of expensive. Atlantis actually has a really good program called the Room Share program, where they'll actually pair up individual people who want to go on a cruise so that you can split a room with them, you cut your costs in half, and you get to meet someone new at the same time.
I've actually had a friend that did that this last cruise, and they had a pretty good experience. They were afraid like, oh, what if they don't match, or like they're not very compatible as roommates, but I think they got information on each other before getting on the cruise. I think they just emailed each other before, but then they met on the cruise and they ended up having a good time.
It's gonna be so easy to like talk to people on a cruise, and everyone on a cruise is so friendly that if you are really interested in going on one of these cruises, don't let the fact that then your friends want to go and you want to kind of go solo, don't let that be a deterrent.
It's really what you make of it on your own. Like if you go into it with the attitude that you want to meet someone and you're gonna have fun with whoever it is that you're gonna be rooming with, then you're gonna have fun. So you just have to be in that mindset.
One other way you can find a roommate if you don't want to go through the room share program actually is for a lot of the cruises upcoming, there is a Facebook group for that particular cruise. Go on Facebook and just do a search for the name of that cruise. And there are usually people posting about looking for roommates. Maybe you can kind of reach out to them directly via their Facebook post and then chat a little bit and see if you guys are a good match.
Yeah, that's actually how I got on my first cruise.
Really?
Yeah, so
I had no idea.
I was booked with someone and that didn't end up happening. So then
we need to get into that story later.
Yeah, maybe later. So then I was on the Facebook group and I just posted that, and I put in some photos, obviously, to make myself look good. And then
we get to photos.
And then people responded, but actually one of the travel agents responded and said, there's other people that are looking as well. So that's another way that you can get a roommate is through travel agents. They know other people that are also looking to get on the cruise themselves. And I ended up being like seriously best friends with those roommates because I had two from that year. So
that's a great segue, because I've had people ask me for what are some travel agents that you could recommend. Steven from KG Travel, I'll link down below in the description as well. He's really active with a lot of the Facebook groups. Definitely go hit up Steve and he can probably help you out for the roommate situation as well. That's a great tip. For the Atlantis cruises, they're actually chartered cruises. So for example, Royal Caribbean might be the company that's the cruise line and that actually runs the ship and sails it, but it's Atlantis that helps to dictate a lot of the program and the entertainment, so on and so forth. But what you might not know is how Atlantis actually staffs their team on the ships. There's always going to be the producers from Atlantis that looks over all the entertainment, the full kind of program, the menu of things. They also have a cruise director, and it's Malcolm every time I've been on a cruise. It's Malcolm? Is he the only cruise director?
I think so.
And you'll hear him do announcements on the ship's PA system all the time. Super great guy. There's also a bunch of staff that volunteers to help run the cruises on behalf of Atlantis. They're not full-time with Atlantis, but for each of the cruises, they're volunteers that come in just for the length of that cruise. You see one of these people with the Atlantis name tags more often than not. They're the volunteer staff on Team Atlantis.
And they're usually always around. You can always find one somewhere to help you out with any questions that you may have about the entertainment, what's coming up, what to expect, or what excursions to even go on. They have really good information for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to study up, because if you're going on to the October Atlantis cruise, It's next month. It's coming up so soon. I'm going to be part of Team Atlantis on that October cruise, sailing from San Diego down to Mexico. I've never been part of Team Atlantis before. So if you see me on the cruise and you see that little Atlantis name tag on my shorts or pants or underwear, whatever I'm wearing at that time, yeah, feel free to come up to me. But yeah, those are the Team Atlantis people. Another thing that a lot of people don't know about these cruises is you guys all know about the parties, because in my cruise videos I highlight a lot of the parties, but there are a lot of other things going on the cruise. One of the ones that's most underlooked are the social gatherings. These are gatherings for different social groups. For example, if you're into like the leather community or like the beer community, or if you're single and you want to meet other singles, there are a lot of different types of social gatherings and events. A lot of them are not hosted, but when you're actually on the cruise, there will be a daily agenda or like a newsletter that every room gets. And within that guide is going to list out all the different social gatherings that are for that day, where the meetups are, when they're happening.
Yeah, and not just social gatherings, but there's also other activities. Things that the cruise themselves, the cruise ship themselves offer, such as like bingo or...
Ooh, bingo.
I love bingo. But they have like bands or cabaret shows that are put on by the cruise ship.
Yep. Yeah. But in addition to that, Atlantis actually recruits a lot of additional talent. It's not just the parties that you hear about. It could be drag queens. I think every cruise I've been on, there have been really great drag shows by some really good drag queens.
Funny.
They also try to bring on a good number of LGBT comedians to do stand-up as well. They're hilarious. On a lot of the cruises, there's actually a really fabulous, super talented group of acrobatic or a circus team. What are they called?
Les Farfardets, which don't quote me on that, on how you pronounce it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, well, I'll link them below, but they go on a lot of the cruises, and they are seriously mind-blowingly talented.
Yeah, I don't know if I should say it. I've cried every single time that I've watched them.
Oh, I'm dead inside, so I don't cry.
What about some of the other performers that the surprise performers that have come?
Recently, it's been Olivia Newton-John on the Harmony Cruise 2018, and we had Atlantis, which was surprise EDM artist, also for that same cruise. Deborah Cox, I don't know if Deborah Cox is a surprise, but she's done more than a few of the gay cruises. She just did the 10-day cruise in Europe recently that just ended. Where else in the world can you go where you can see Olivia Newton-John and also Atlantis on the same night? If this was like one of the regular concerts that they had thrown on land, like you would have to be paying some VIP front row advance purchase tickets to like get anywhere near the stage. I was like 20 feet away from Olivia Newton-John, and I was like 5 feet away. I was like right in front of like where Atlantis, their DJ station was. I didn't buy some fancy cruise ticket. I just had like a regular room on the cruise.
Even if you weren't that close, like just the opportunity to see them or hear them, like you don't get that anywhere else.
In addition to the official entertainment program, you might find yourself invited to some of the parties that goes on in some of the rooms, especially some of the suites actually. Have you been to any of these parties thrown at a suite?
I have. There was really big suites. It's like the presidential suite or whatnot. I don't think I was officially invited.
Oh, so you fucking party crashed.
But my friends were, and I just
tagged along.
Yeah.
If you go and just talk to and meet people, eventually you'll probably talk to and meet some of these people that have a suite, or you know, they're just throwing some sort of shindig at their room. And yeah, you know, that's kind of part of the experience of like just putting yourself out there. That's just like another way you can get to hang out with the people on the cruise. Yep. And obviously, when you put thousands of hot, attractive gay men onto a ship, there's gonna be some sparks. There's gonna be some attractions. That's completely okay. I've had people ask me like, oh, is there like a lot of like sex on the cruise? Yeah, there is, but it's all done in private. You might go to a party, or you might just be at the bar grabbing a drink, or you're just lounging by the pool and someone says hi, or you go and say hi to someone, and yeah, you guys hit it off. You know, you're all adults, you can do whatever you want in the privacy of your or his hotel or stateroom. Cool, so those are some things you probably don't know about a gay cruise, some gay cruise secrets. Doug, where can people find you on the internet?
Well, you can find me on YouTube at FatBoyDoug, or you can find me at my website, www.fatboydoug.com. I'm also on Instagram.
All the social media.
Well, yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, X2.
Find me everywhere, FatBoyDoug.
Again, we filmed a video on Doug's channel talking about the parties and some tips and tricks for going to those. So click on the link in the description and go check Doug out. He's really, really cool. Otherwise, until next time. Bye.
Bye.